In this video, we are going to know about Plato's Allegory of the Cave. The Allegory of the Cave is a philosophical concept presented by Plato in his work, The Republic. It is a symbolic narrative that explores the nature of reality, human perception, and the journey from ignorance to enlightenment. It illustrates the difference between the world of appearances and the world of reality. It serves as a reminder to question our beliefs, seek deeper truths, and strive for enlightenment through education and philosophical inquiry. Plato's The Allegory of the Cave is written in the form of an allegory. An allegorical writing is the type of writing having two levels of meanings, a literary meaning and an allegorical meaning. Allegory of the Cave, Plato describes a group of people who have been chained inside a dark cave since birth. They are bound in such a way that they can only see the wall in front of them. They are unable to turn their heads or move their bodies. Behind the people, there is a fire, and between the fire and the chained people, there is a raised walkway. People pass along the walkway, carrying objects that cast shadows on the wall in front of the chained people. They can only see the shadows of objects projected on the wall in front of them. They think that these shadows are the real things, and they have no idea of the true nature of the world outside the cave. One day, one of the chained people is freed and forced to turn around and face the entrance of the cave. He is initially blinded by the light of the fire but gradually acclimates to the light and sees the outside world. He sees the real objects that caused the shadows. He realized that the shadows on the wall were mere illusions, and the true reality is the world outside the cave. He also sees the sun, which is the source of all light and life. He wants to return to the cave and tell his fellow prisoners the truth, but they do not believe him and think that he is crazy. They prefer to stay in their ignorance and comfort, rather than face the challenge and pain of learning. The allegory of the cave has also allegorical meaning because so many symbolic suggestions are used in these writings. The dark cave symbolically suggests the contemporary world of ignorance, and the chained people symbolize ignorant people in this ignorant world. The raised wall symbolizes the limitation of our thinking, and the shadow symbolically suggests the world of sensory perception, which Plato considers an illusion. Plato, as an ideal philosopher, says that the appearing world is just the imitation of the real world. The shadows represent such imitation, and the chains symbolize our limitation in this material world so that we cannot know the reality. We have to break the material world. The allegory indicates the limited knowledge of the human. Plato was a rationalist. He believed the knowledge that we are getting with our sensory organs are faulty. We often get the things wrong, but when we become aware of the reason and try to get prior or innate knowledge, we understand the world properly. When we tell about the prior knowledge to our fellows, they criticize us. Plato's allegory of the cave is too relevant in modern ages. We are surrounded by fake news and rumors, so that we cannot identify the truth.